Hi, welcome to another video. In this video I'm going to talk about some Japanese CDs in my collection. I already recorded some footage of two Japanese box sets, X2 and X1. That's the order they arrived in my delivery videos. I've cut those videos into this video. I also recently got hold of some Great Reward on CD from Japan as well, so I put that video in here as well. So you'll notice difference in volume, difference in what I'm wearing as well. But I want to try and cut them in sequentially. I'm going to add in and talk about three more CD albums and also a CD single. So I hope you like it. I'll be back in a minute. I might be wearing something different. Hi, the first CD I'm going to show you in this video is Speak and Spell. It's a blue spec CD2 format. The jury's out as to whether they actually sound any better than a normal CD. I think maybe any sound difference is due to the fact they've been remastered rather than anything to do with the actual way the disc is cut. But feel free to disagree with me in the comments. So there's the Obi strip, all important Obi strip. And then what I like about this CD format, apart from the fact it's from Japan, so it's got a certain cachet value because of that, is the booklet. The way it's presented is very much like a mini version of the vinyl LP. So you usually get, if there was a lyric sheet, inlay card in the album, there wasn't with this one, I don't think. I think it's just plain paper. If there was, you would get that as well, and I'll show you a couple of examples of that in a moment. So there's the CD, looks box standard. We have a CD insert, which is the English language lyrics sheet that you would normally get. Then you have the paper Japanese insert with, I assume, the lyrics and credits and whatnot reproduced in Japanese, and then a blurb about the format. So that is Speak and Spell. That's Depeche Mode's first album, and this is when Depeche Mode were a four-piece with the founding member Vince Clarke that they produced in the studio before he left. So in terms of the singles, it has New Life on it. What else? Just Can't Get Enough, of course. You could forget. So a very poppy album, very kind of influenced by Vince Clarke. He wrote almost all the songs on that album, and then subsequently during the touring to promote that album, he announced that at the end of the tour he'd be leaving, much to the shock of the other three, which obviously then put the burden of songwriting onto Martin Gore's shoulders. So A Broken Frame followed shortly afterwards, and with Martin Gore taking up most of the writing duties. There's the Obi strip. The classic award-winning cover. You'll see this has actually got a little bit of a fading due to the way it's been stored, unfortunately. So that's due to where the Obi strip was. And then inside, as I mentioned, there would be, and I think there is in this case, yes. So that is a kind of miniature reproduction of what you find in the vinyl version. That's the inlay card, the inner sleeve for the vinyl. In this case, the CD. There's the CD, which I think they all came in these little protective sleeves. And you can see the tracks on there. So in terms of singles, you're looking at Leaving Silence, The Meaning of Love, and is that it? Oh, and of course, See You as well. So, and then what else do we have in the box? Again, we have the English language CD with some photos from back in the day, in the early 80s. The Japanese, there is again the ubiquitous Blue Spec 2 CD blurb. So that is a broken frame. So this is a Blue Spec CD from Japan. It didn't come from Japan, but obviously it was made in Japan originally, of Some Great Reward with the Obi strip. Now, the lovely thing about the way this is packaged is that it has got a bunch of extra stuff, but most importantly, or most interestingly, I think, is the fact that the inlay card for the album is replicated on the CD packaging, which is great. Just check the actual CDs in there. Of course it is. And then it looks like you also get, what do you get? Yeah, so you get the normal kind of English language CD insert with some nice pictures. Although let's have a look and see if that would actually fit into a normal CD case. Well, he picks up the wrong A Madness album with a completely different CD format to try. Let me pick up a Rihanna album instead. This is my girlfriend's CD collection, so yeah, so it is the same size as a normal CD. Insert makes sense. Then you have the Japanese lyrics sheet, Japanese language, which is cool. And then some blurb about how cool Blue Spec CD2 how cool the format is. Blue Spec CD phase transition mastering, and there's a diagram that shows you the difference. I do not know what that means, but great. Next is my favourite album, Black Celebration. This came out in 2014 in Japan, same as the other 3 CD albums that I've showed you in this video so far. This one is even better in my opinion than the others because it has they've recreated the embossing on the outer sleeve, which is very distinctive in the vinyl. And then this is a recreation of the inner sleeve. CDs, quite nice. Recreating the sort of banner image on the front cover. I'm just going to try and put this back in without scratching it. That would be bad. I'll probably keep this out because I'll probably listen to this later. Blurb sheet, seen it. Japanese lyrics insert and track listing, and then the usual CD insert. I don't think it's got any pictures in it. No, but it has got well, it's actually got a repeated picture from singles 81, 85. I can't remember if that's in the inside the CD normally or not. And then there are some repeats of some of the icons, which are very distinctive. I've seen somebody's got a tattoo of that on their leg. And the lyrics. That's the flags. Not sure what that one represents. They all kind of coincide with the songs. Oh, well, yeah, I mean, it's there. Yeah, so sometimes it's the Anyway, there we go. So that's Black Celebration. And then before we get to the box sets, it's X2, X1 in this video because I received X2 before I received X1. Before that, in 1988, this CD mini single was released in Japan, and it's a funny little thing because it actually has I Want You Now as the A side and Behind the Wheel remix as the B side. So, and then the case is a funny little fold out thing. A very bad design if you want to try and keep these things in the best possible condition, but this actually has been kept in really nice condition by the previous owner who I got it from. And it's a very cute 3-inch CD single there. So this is one of the kind of real top sort of items in my collection. Really, I'm really happy with. This, is a pretty rare CD single. So and there's the. I can't remember if I actually showed you the cover. The pictures are actually out of focus. It's not just my camera, although that's quite out of focus as well. So anyway, there you go. So that's quite a rare little beastie. And now we can take a look, go back in time and take a look at the box sets that came out after that. Well, X2. So there we go, very nice sort of looking box there. Made in Japan on the back, nice. X2 catalogue number ALCB 205208. So it's got a kind of nice furry tactile feel to the box. And inside there's 4 discs. So let's have a slide those out. It's got a kind of grey insert in the box. A couple of little booklets I'll look at in a minute. So, and then there's 4 CDs, and they've each got a kind of design on the front indicating the number of the CD. So this is X2. This is the second box of a pair of boxes, X1, X2, that were collections. So this has got discs 5 to 8 on. So number 5 is a chain with a hook on. I don't know if you can see that there. Cinco, which has Any Second Now on, My Secret Garden, Overcome, The Great Outdoors, blah blah blah, and it ends with Mephisto. So this looks like it's all the instrumentals. Yeah, sorry, it says instrumentals. So that's a collection of instrumentals. Oh, it's very shiny, so we can't really see that very well. And then disc 6 is kind of looks like a fish hook with some flowers on. It's very peculiar. Sex, B-sides, Ice Machine, Shout, Any Second Now, all the way up to Route 66. So it's a collection of B-sides. That's pretty cool. And 7, it's a CEMB live one. So it's some live, it's an early live recording. My Secret Garden, it starts with, ends with More Than a Party, so very early stuff. And then number 8, it's 2 speakers. Number 7 on the front, sorry, was a bent rose. It's almost like a snapped violator rose. Number 8 is 2 speakers, very music for the masses. And again, this is a live 2, starting with Black Celebration, ending with Question of Time. So it's the Black Celebration sort of stuff. Yeah. And then the 2 little booklets. We've got Nice little booklet here with just the kind of discography at the time. What was available in the Japanese market, and then I think this is a lyric. Yes, this is a lyric. Sorry, this is production credits for the tracks on the different boxes. That's nice. 1980 to 1990. Yeah, so it's just the production credits. So pretty smart box. Bit of a fingerprint magnet though. The booklets are black, the covers are black, the box itself actually is not a gloss finish, so it will not attract fingerprints, thank the Lord. I haven't invested in any kind of white archive gloves quite yet for this kind of stuff. I'm kind of happy it's not sealed, because it means I can see the stuff and I can play the stuff, and I love listening to the early live recordings. So, and I also really like their instrumentals, so it's really cool to have a disc with just the instrumentals on. But this is X1, so this goes with X2. This is the first box of the Japanese box set. So there's 4 CDs in here and 2 booklets. Again, it's production credits and a nice little 1990 insert. And then the other one, yes, it's the same as last time actually. It's a discography of what's available in the Japanese market at the time this came out, which I think is 1991, I seem to remember. So looking at the discs, we've got discs 1 through to 4 here. They've all got the individual artwork on. So that's a hand sickle reminiscent of Broken Frame and cover version. I love the way these black sleeves in the cases just turn into mirrors, black mirrors. 3 hammers, number 3, very good, and number 4 is a spanner and a arm doing a peace sign. So what is on the discs? So Uno has some 12-inch remixes, Master and Servant Black and Blue mix, Strange Love Pain mix, Behind the Wheel, Shep Pettibone mix, Route 66 Beatmasters, Everything Counts, Bomb the Bass, Personal Jesus Pump mix, Dangerous Has Chemix, and Enjoy the Silence Bassline mix. So that's a 12-inch. Yep, the 12 inches it says, and then there's another one, the 12 inches is why. Master and Servant Slavery Whip mix, Shake the Disease, Edit the Shake, Black Celebration Black Tulip mix, A Question of Time Newtown mix, Strange Love Bomb the Bass, Behind the Wheel Beatmasters, Everything Counts Absolute mix, Personal Jesus Telephone Stomp mix, and Enjoy the Silence Ricky Tick. Disc 3 is also 12 inches. Are they all 12 inches? No, the next one's Strange Mixes apparently. So flat. Leaving Silence Longer, Get the Balance Right combination mix, Everything Counts in larger amounts, Stripped Highland mix, Fly on the Windscreen extended, Never Let Me Down Again split mix. That's a good one. Strange Love Blind mix, Personal Jesus Holier Than Thou approach, and Enjoy the Silence Hands and Feet mix. So that's nice. Obviously all available in different formats, so I don't think there's anything unique to these Japanese CDs, but it's just nice to have them all collected together in a really stylish format. And then disc 4 Something to Do Metal Mix, which I think is one of the best remixes that's ever been done to Depeche Mode. Are People People, Breathing in Fumes, Fly on the Windscreen Death Mix, Black Day, A Question of Lust Minimal, Never Let Me Down Aggro Mix, which is also quite good fun. And this disc is called Strange Mixes. They're actually acknowledging the fact that some of those mixes are pretty out there. So that completes the X1, X2 pairing. So that's it for this video. We'll be doing another video on some more Japanese CDs in my collection. I think if you hit the notify button, I think you subscribe and notify, you'll get notified when that video comes out if you're interested in carry on watching me ramble incoherently about my collection. Thank you very much for watching this one. Cheers.